About half a year ago now, during peak quarantine time when I wasn't driving this thing, I restored the interior of my EK. Probably the biggest, most notable improvement that I made was I took my OEM carpet out, dyed it black after a super deep clean, put it back in, thing looks awesome. I had replaced my original sagging headliner. Deep cleaned the stock EK seats. Replaced my rear hatch risers so that thing would stop falling on my head. Changed my steering wheel back to the OEM piece, putting my Momo competition into the Civic EG, the actual race car. Cleaned every interior panel. Now, unfortunately for me, I got called back into the office after working from home for almost 11 months. God, it was so good. But so I've been driving this thing a lot more, using it every day for months now. And all the while, I've been getting messages from you guys through the Instagram and on YouTube asking me how the interior is holding up. Here's the good side of the car. You know that story. So let's start with the carpet. Now, of course, before filming this, I ran a vacuum through here. I'm not an animal, but honest to goodness, everything is holding up really, really good. I haven't had to do anything to the carpet. I've just ran a vacuum through it a few times. The black dyed color of the carpet is actually holding really nice, and that's with foot traffic on it too. Like I said, I've had passengers in here, man. You know, I'm back in the office, so, you know, some coworkers come get lunch with me, you know. The RIT dye really is a great way to make your OEM carpet like newer again, like for real. Like, of course you want to deep clean the thing first so it doesn't stink or whatever. So if you weren't around for that first video, here's a bit of an overview for you. You know, you definitely want to go ahead and get that carpet cleaned really, really good. I even remember a couple comments where people were like, dude, you totally lost me when you said you were going to reuse your OEM carpet. And I'm like, dude, give me a chance. You see how gross this thing looked, man? And there's the RIT stuff that I used. But look at how gross this carpet looks, you know? And look at all that coming out of it. So, you know, a deep clean with a steam cleaner goes a long, long way, man. Let that thing dry out and then get ready to spray it whatever color it is you chose. And look at that already, you know, spraying just that first coat of color down, man, it really starts to make a huge improvement. I went ahead and used all 3 bottles of the RIT, mixed it with nice warm water, go ahead back out there, spray that thing again. Kind of rub all of the dye into the fabric. You want to make sure it's all pushed into there good. And look, once this thing's all dried up, looks awesome. But the benefit of reusing the OEM carpet is that you know it's gonna fit when you go ahead and put the thing back in. So the stock EK seats, if you've been watching my channel long enough, you know how I feel about them. They're not uncomfortable, they're not comfortable, but they are what they are. Yeah, I know I could totally get like an awesome Recaro or something like that, bucket seat, put it in here. That'd be great, but you know, this is my low budget daily driver. That is what it is. But so I just wanted to deep clean these things, and since I am only the second owner of this car, yeah, that's for real. I'm the second owner of this car. I've put 100,000 miles on this thing. When I bought it, it was 24,000 miles. Here's something else I did that was super simple that I'm really proud of, because it actually functions again. They were really easy to install too. So I mean, if you have a hatch that is just falling down on you, dude, just do it. Like, it didn't take that long. While we're back here, let's go ahead and check out this part of the carpet. You see, this one is a little worse for wear, but this is a newer version of my fault here. I had some pretty greasy parts sitting back in here in a box that was a little bit leaky that I didn't realize. And so yeah, that kind of just was that. And so let's move on to the headliner. And well, I guess first, while we're here, these flip down visors. Man, James at Concept 286. These are visors from across the pond. Super, super nice. And they've actually been coming in really big handy lately here in sunny Florida. But so you see the headliner, and it came out really good, man. There was one part right back here, just get that out of the way and tell you guys, you know, I'm disappointed in how that came out. For some reason, I just cannot get that mark out, and it kind of was there as soon as I laid the fabric down. I don't know how I was able to get everything else okay, but that part just didn't do it. But in general, you see the headliner came out really, really nice, aside from that one little mark. And that guy just fell out too, so yeah. But yeah, in general, you see that the headliner is not sagging at all. I definitely attribute that to using plenty of the glue as I was getting going. Do not be shy with that stuff, man, and the headliner will stay nice and flat. See, it's been holding up really good. So for this entire interior project, I spent just over 200 bucks. And to me, that was super well worth it, man. You know, inside of the car is more of the place that I wanted to focus on first and make nice because, well, that's where you're sitting when you're driving to work, you know? And since I just drive to work in this thing, I don't feel I need any super special bits or parts. You know, the outside looks like crap already, man. We all know that story. My car has a good side and a bad side. And no, that hasn't been addressed yet. Will it be addressed in the near future? No. But will it be addressed sometime? Maybe. It was definitely a good amount of effort to do this work. You know, taking the headliner out, removing the old stuff. Well, that was pretty easy, removing the old stuff, but then scraping up the old padding, making way for the new headliner, which has new padding on it. That took a little bit of work. The carpet as well. Just getting to the carpet is definitely the longest part of it. You know, you have to remove, well, almost everything. Kind of just move interior panels out of the way, you know, that's fine. But, you know, the seats and stuff, it all comes out easy, but, you know, it just takes time. And so you have to be willing to invest that time. And I want to say a huge thank you to you guys. So many of you have been sending me pictures through the Refined Movement Instagram of all the stuff that you've been doing to your interior. Definitely, again, most notably, all the carpet stuff. A lot of you guys took inspiration from this and started redoing your own carpet. And, you know, I'm more than happy to answer questions that you have, man. So thank you so much to everyone who's been sending me those pictures. And if you're curious on how I did all this stuff, you know, I can link you to the past episode, but I'm more than happy to talk you through it too. So that's pretty much it on the EK side of things. But for the EG, dudes, I have been working on something so cool. Have you ever wondered to yourself, how cool would it be to make your own carbon fiber pieces? Yeah, well, I have. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, that's all I'm gonna show you. I kind of just fell into this, man. Like, I started with the dashboard, wanting to do like just simple block off plates and carbon fiber after I go ahead and do the flocking of the thing. I've had this dash out for a while now, and look at how crappy this thing looks, man. Oh my God. This thing is just so messed up. I've had to glue it back together in so many pieces. But so originally I started messing with a mold for the carbon fiber here. I took this plate out and I just wanted to make a nice block off plate. The whole thing that I'm gonna be doing with this is flocking it. Flock it. Flocking plus the carbon fiber block off plates I thought would look really cool. But then I started running into issues where I'm like, well, it doesn't look quite right. And I started wondering, how hard would it be to make a mold of carbon fiber myself? I don't want to show you too much, but woo! But so my very first attempts, yeah, not so good. This is fiberglass right here. So I would definitely appreciate you guys checking out the merch. You can get the Still Single shirt, you can get the stickers, the refined movement stuff. Man, Travis and I really, really appreciate you guys' support in that. And we're so proud to have our stuff being represented on your car or having you wear the stuff. Just check out refined-movement.com. You can pick up all the merchandise. And as far as getting back into the updates, well, we got stuff coming soon. So thank y'all so much for watching. Talk to you in the next one.